So now let's look at how to edit the details of a large set of learners in your folders or modules. Same thing, head over to your folder sharing settings or manage learner settings, click on upload authorized learners and download the latest existing set of learners who have access to your folders or modules. Once the download is completed, open up the file and there you have it. Now the process of mass editing is similar to the removal process. So the first step is to prepare the list of learners whose details you want to edit and have their updated details over here in a similar ArcLab template. Now, head back to your worksheet, click on View tab, click on View Side by Side for easy viewing. Now on the right side here, I have the learners whose details I will need to edit and update accordingly in this current authorized list of learners that I have here. So essentially, some specific learners within this list have details that are outdated and will need to be updated accordingly based on the list we have here on the right. So how do we do that? How do we actually locate the specific learners within this list? Is to use the VLOOKUP function again. I'm going to create a temporary column again here, call it to edit. You can name it anything you want, so it's only for self-referencing. Now, below the cell directly under the header, type in the VLOOKUP formula equals VLOOKUP, open bracket. First thing to input is the value or variable that we're looking for to match. Likewise, in this demo, we're going to use their name. So I'm going to use this Nightcrawler name, the first row here, E2. Of course, you can use the ID as well, and that will be E2. In this demo, we use the name, right? So after B2, add in a comma. The second thing we need to have in our formula is the range of place within a spreadsheet where we can find the name, as well as the return value that we want printed here in our column. So let's go ahead and highlight everything under the table of the to-do spreadsheet. Once done, click enter a comma in the formula again, and that will bring us to the third step of the formula, which is to enter the column number of the highlighted region where the return value belongs to. Now, since the return value I want is the name, the name comes under column A, I will simply enter number 1. All right, next, press comma again, type in the word false, close bracket, and press enter. Now to recap, if you see an NA, that means there's no matching name found in the other spreadsheet consisting of learners that needs to be edited. We only want to look for learners with a match in the names and will have their names printed accordingly here in this column. So we drag and drop all the way down to the bottom of the table, and there you have it. We have found all the learners that we need to edit. So let's tidy things up by applying a filter. Click on the to edit header over here, go to data tab and hit on filter. Press on the arrow. We're not interested to see the learners under NA, so we'll uncheck it and press OK. So what's remaining here are the learners who I want to edit. So in this demonstration, I'll be looking to edit their phone numbers, and I'll be using the VLOOKUP function again. So we head over to the phone number column, and we start off with the first cell. So essentially, the phone number belonging to Iceman. Now we replace his outdated number with our VLOOKUP formula equals VLOOKUP, open bracket again, and the first value that I want to input is the value or variable that I want to look up in the corresponding spreadsheet over here, which is the name. So I'll click on the name, put a comma behind, then we enter the region under which we want to be looking for the name as well as the return values, which will subsequently update our phone columns over here. So let's highlight everything under to edit spreadsheet. Once done, there's a comma behind, and then the third step, we want the column number which the return value falls under. Okay, so say for example, if the name Tor is found and located, which value within the same row of the highlighted region do you want printed back in your phone column over here? Now, obviously, we want the updated phone numbers over here located under the phone column, which is column number C. So I'll simply enter in my formula 3. Now, if you're looking to edit your emails, email will fall under column B. So I will put in number 2 instead, right? So after you input the column number, put a comma behind again, and then type in the word false. Close bracket, press enter. So now we can see that Iceman's phone number has been automatically updated based on the 2 edit lists that we have here. All right, we apply these changes and apply these updated phone numbers accordingly for all the other learners, dragging all the way down to the bottom of the row. And there you have it. All their phone numbers have been successfully edited. Now, let's bring back all the other remaining learners before we upload this list again. Click on the arrow under the To Edit column. Click on Clear Filters. And we'll have everything back here again. Right? Now, one final step before we proceed, remember the Excel list to be uploaded has to be following the ArcLab template. And earlier we have a temporary column that we added here, which is the To Edit column. We don't need it anymore, so we delete it. Save the changes. Go back to our folder sharing settings. Drag and drop the updated list back in here. So now you'll see a preview of all the learners whose details will be edited accordingly. Once confirmed, you will see that all the specific learners' details will have been edited in your authorized learners list. You may proceed to send them the invite or simply save your changes.